It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Hi, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich, bringing you tonight's game.
A long regular season has brought us here tonight. Here are the men defending the net. In goal for Anaheim,
Jean-Sebastien Giguère.
and in the opposite net,
The starter,
for St. Louis,
Fred Brathwaite.
We're ready to get underway in St. Louis. To Wisniewski. Cross ice to Tkachuk. Mellanby plays it. Pass picked off by Tkachuk. With a shot. Rink wide to Correa. Left side to Sikora. Puts it on goal. The wrist shot. Pass to Tkachuk. To Mellanby. The Mighty Ducks change on the fly. Quick pass to Correa. Fires a slapper. Moves it ahead. The Mighty Ducks in the midst of a change. Rink wide to Tkachuk. The drive. Incredible save.
Anaheim being relentless in the offensive end.
Hands it to Waite. Dumps it into the corner. Just missed. He missed the net. Advances the puck to Leclerc. Feeds it across. Feeds it across. Oh, picked off. He shoots. Not there. That shot's wide. Over to Dimitrov. Over to Leclerc. To Ruchin. Right side to Stillman. Sent to Leclerc. The Blues want a change. Dumped into the corner. Feeds it across. The Mighty Ducks go for a line change. Ruchin plays it into the corner. Giguère makes a diving save.
I thought he was beaten on that one.
We're going to look at a replay of that save.
I made a few saves this good in my career, Doc. Only a few.
Face off to the left of the net. Corso with the puck. One times it to Nash. Over to Correa. He shoots. Brathwaite smothers it. Face off in the right circle. One times it to Salvador. Moves it ahead. To Cullen. He fires. Rebounds off the board. Moves it ahead. Behind his own net. Moves it ahead. The Blues want a change. Recovered by Anaheim. Unloads. Takes a shot. Loses the puck. Touch pass to Paulson. Feeds it along to Podine. He fires. To Oates. The Mighty Ducks want to change lines. Rings the post.
The goalie must be living right. He's a bag of dirt there.
Anaheim surprising people in the playoffs.
Hey, if you're going to get hot, the playoffs are the right time. They're playing very well right now.
Drop to Dimitrov. Puts it on goal. Face off to the right of the net. Left side to Dimitrov.
Oh, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
To Dimitrov. Across right to Stillman. Feeds it across. Picks it off. Right side to Leclerc. Picks it off. Drives one towards the net. He broke the glass.
Boy, it takes a hard shot to shatter the glass. That one had some smoke on it.
Face off in the neutral zone. Wait with the puck. Pass to Mellanby. Slap shot. Over to Correa. Across right to Correa. Scores! Brathwaite didn't have any help and he gives up the goal. And the Mighty Ducks will skate with a lead here.
Oates goes top shelf with the shot, and the goaltender was toast.
Draw in the neutral zone. Sent to Olesen. Over to Nash. Cross ice to Eastwood. Pass to Nash. Still a close game. Dumps it into the corner. 2 on none. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Finley. Finley plays it into the corner. Not there. Can't find the target. The period almost over. Sent into the corner. Off the board. To Titov. Kachuk dumps it to the corner. And we're a third of the way home. Anaheim 1, the Blues 0. We're ready for the beginning of the second period.
St. Louis did some good things in the first period. They've just got to keep fighting here in the second.
Wade controls the puck. Pass to Kachuk. Rink wide to Mellenby. Rink wide to Korea. Big chance. Cross ice to Oates. Cranks it. He covers it. Ferraro faces off in his own zone. Right side to Stillman. To Ferraro. Wrists it. That shot is blocked.
He got a belly full of rubber there.
Van Ryn starts it the other way. Smothers it. Face off in the left circle. Touch pass to Wisniewski. Fires a slapper. Oh, was he ever drilled?
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking.
The Blues looking for the equalizer. Pass to Kachuk. Over to Sikora. Sikora on the hard around. Shot sails wide. Cross ice pass. Over to Wade. Lights him up.
Anaheim sending the message that if you're standing there, you're going to get hit, even if it's after the whistle.
Along to Shelberg. Over to Paulson. Touch pass to Cullen. One-timed over to Cullen. The pass offline. We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. Anaheim penalized frequently.
Their enforcers have crossed the line, and the entire team has suffered because of it.
Touch pass to Olesen. Over to Leclerc. Winds up and fires. Rink wide to Podine. Lets it fly. Over to Ruchin. Feeds it across. Anaheim 1, the Blues. They score! Podine punches it in on the breakaway. That one pulls them even.
Podine looks like a man among boys on this scoring rush.
Draw at center ice. Over to Wisniewski. Tapped up to Korea. Takes a shot. Kick save.
Korea misfire on that puck right in front.
Intercepted by Sikora. A shot. Kick air. Smothers it. Face off to the right of the net. One times it to Olesen. Ruchin plays it with a shot. Just missed. Rink wide to Mellenby. Over to Mellenby. 2-on-1 here. Across left to Mellenby. We're all tied up. Two-line pass is called. Face off in the right circle. One times it to Wisniewski. Takes a shot. Up to Nash. Oh, is he crushed?
Nash absolutely hammered out there.
Draw to the right of the net. Mayers controls the puck. Big shot. Fires a slapper. Right side to Paulson. Pass to Cullen. Rink wide to Paulson. Feeds it across. Shoots it into the corner. Rink wide to Podine. It's a breakaway. Scores! The goalie didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. And the Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
Mayers did it almost single-handedly on that play.
Still a close game. One timed over to Olesen. Moves it ahead. The wrist shot. Off the board. Guides it on to Stillman. Across left to Dimitrov. Over to Dimitrov. Cross ice pass. He shoots. Cross ice to Stillman. The Blues go for a line change. Stillman, a drive. Big blast! Rang it off the pipe!
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
Left side to Dimitra. Ooh, that had to hurt. Shoots it into the corner. Rink wide to Stillman. The Blues want a change. Go for the save!
Great goalies always make great saves, Doc.
Touch pass to Dimitra. Puck covered. We're going to look at a replay of that save.
Stillman had the one-timer all lined up, but was robbed.
Face off in the right circle. Loads it up and fires. Pass to Paulson. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Still a close game. Left side to Mellenby. Over to Kachuk. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. St. Louis 2, the Mighty Ducks 1. We are set for the start of the third period.
Both teams have put themselves in a position to win this thing, Doc.
Oates controls it. Over to Wisniewski. He scores! He makes them pay for some lax defense. Korea knots this thing up. Draw at center ice. Controlled by the Blues. St. Louis called for offside.
Wade hasn't found his rhythm out there tonight.
Number 77. Adam
Face off in neutral ice. Moves it quickly to Olesen. Over to Leclerc. Scores! They light it up again. The Blues are now down by a goal.
If a fan went away for a hot dog, he might have missed both those goals.
The Mighty Ducks looking for an insurance goal here. Sent to Wisniewski. Offside against Anaheim. The draw at center ice. The Blues rescue the puck. Picked up by the Blues. Wait, up with it. The slap shot. Moves it ahead. Over to Sikora. Pass to Korea. Cross ice to Mellenby. They're whistled for offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Ferraro up with it. Cranks it. Misses the mark. Moves it quickly to Stillman. St. Louis back to get it. Drives one towards the net. Advance to Ferraro. Still a close game. The Mighty Ducks head to the bench for a change. Draw in the left circle. To York. Sent to Paulson. Big blast! Off the mark. Anaheim sets it up. Over to Shellberg. Cross ice to Paulson. Big blast! Wide of the mark. Pass to Bodine. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Drake. The Blues change it. Score! The goalie had no help, and he made him pay the price. And we're all tied up.
When a player skates that well, a goal is usually the result.
All knotted up. Face off in the neutral zone. Over to Wisniewski. Score! He capitalizes on the breakaway. And the Mighty Ducks will skate with a lead here.
The Big M, momentum, has switched teams after that quick goal.
Face off at center ice. Wade takes the puck. Pass to Kachuk. Kachuk with the puck. Moves it quickly to Mellenby.
Vitaly Wisniewski. And number 77, Adam Oates.
Face off in the left circle. Over to Olesen. One times it to Ferraro. Big blast! Pass to Leclerc. To Ferraro. A pass picked off by Stillman. Moves it quickly to Ferraro. Cross ice pass. Hip check thrown. Ruchin with the puck. Sent to Leclerc. Ruchin gathers it in. With a shot. The Mighty Ducks change it up. Feeds it across. The Blues change on the fly. Loads it up and fires. Moves it ahead. Anaheim wants to put this one out of reach. The Mighty Ducks change it up. Over to Wade. Blasts it. The Blues back to get it. Cross ice to Kachuk. Their whistle for icing will go to the other end. Face off to the right of the net. Mayers hustles to it. He drops it. Intercepted. Walks in front. With a shot. Right side to Bodine. The shot. Tapped up to Mayers. Cross ice pass. Over to Drake. Shoot! Score! He lights the lamp again. And we're all tied up.
Missed assignments like that are going to make it a very long night.
The draw in the neutral zone. One times it to Wisniewski. Right side to Paulson. The shot! To Mellenby. Mellenby with the puck. We're all tied up. Over to Kachuk. Hands it to Kachuk. The Mighty Ducks. Scores! Paulson gets away from the defenders and stashes it. And Anaheim takes the lead in the dying moments of this game.
They took it upon themselves to answer the challenge and score a goal of their own.
Draw in the neutral zone. Ferraro plays it.
Samuel Paulson.
The shot.
Number 16,
Breakaway.
Matt
Gregson
Cullen.
planks off the post.
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
Corso faces off in his own zone. One times it to Korea. Across left to Eastwood. Here they come on a 2-on-1. Across left to Sikora. Nobody home. On goal. Face off in the left circle. Mayers controls the puck. Covered up by Brathwaite.
Lambert really held in check so far tonight.
Draw to the left of the net. Touch pass to Olesen. Quick shot. Cut off by Bilesma. One times it to Titov. The Mighty Ducks get the victory in this one.
It was close. Anaheim able to hold on for the 2 points.
Ladies and
For Darren
gentlemen,
Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich, wishing you a pleasant good evening. So long, everybody.
the third star from the St. Louis Blues, number 25, Sean Green. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 9, Paul Correa. And the first star of the game, from the St. Louis Blues, number 21,